What's happening, y'all? It's your man Flex, back at it again with another episode of the Flex Files podcast. Let's get into it, y'all. Thank y'all. Shout out to all the new subscribers. Thank y'all so much, and the old recurring ones as well that have kept this channel going and alive. This is one of my, Flex Files podcast episodes. Okay, and so as I've said to y'all before, when I do these episodes, they're different than my regular car videos, right? So like my regular car videos, we just kind of rant and talk about different topics, right? That may come in my head or different things that people want me to talk about. But this is going to be a podcast episode, and we're going to get into it about the body game, but specifically how the body game can translate into other areas of your life, other facets of your life, right? Not just about how you look physically. You know what I'm saying? And people admiring you and your body, or potential spouses, or getting somebody to like you because you got a nice body, or, you're going to get more attention. It's deeper than that, right? But like I said, don't forget to click that subscribe button below so that way you know when I post new content, especially Flex Files podcast content. Okay, let's get into it. So, the body game can translate into other areas of your life. And I would say the first one being, right, you will develop a sense of discipline that can translate into other areas of your life. And that is very important to understand, because if you are willing to wake up in the morning, 5 a.m., to get your body right, to lose them 10 pounds that you've been wanting to go to the, to go to yoga class, hot yoga, whatever it may be, that's discipline, right? It takes discipline. You know what I'm saying? And to do that, that means you can take discipline to, read more books, discipline to learn new hobbies, discipline to master new hobbies, right? Discipline to maybe, hit a new quota at your job, you know what I mean? Especially if you in sales or something like that, or to, really finish your degree, right? To learn a new trade, to learn a new skill, to face your fears, and conquer new things and new endeavors in your life. That's one thing that body game does do. If you are channeling the body game correctly, right? People that channel that correctly, they know that, hey, you know what? I can't just be, great at this one thing and lack in other areas of my life. That's not what real balance is. And I know that I'm capable of more, right? Being disciplined in your body game should allow you to be disciplined in your relationship life, in your marriage life, right? To not be a crappy person. What good is it to be amazing and very attractive in your body, but you're a crappy person? You're a horrible individual. You're a mean person to everybody else, right? You're horrible at, I guess the word I should say, in making relationships, having relationships with people. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to translate into other areas of your life. And you can do that because why? Because you accomplished this one thing, right? One of the things that was a big challenge for me was graduating college. Graduating college was very difficult for me. By the grace of God, I was able to graduate. It took me 6 years for undergrad, but it is what it is. I transferred to a lot of different schools and different things like that, playing sports and just different things, and finally focusing in. But I was also doing CrossFit. I was doing Olympic weightlifting, and I was taking my physical fitness to another level. And in my mind, I was like, you know what? And with the help of my father, may he rest in heaven in peace. He really pushed me because he was a very educated individual himself. But one of the things that I realized was that, if I can accomplish this and that with my body, I should be able to accomplish graduating and finishing and jumping over this hurdle, an obstacle that has been standing in front of me in my life, right? Because can't nobody take that away from me. College ain't for everybody, and it doesn't have to be for everybody. But At that point, I had already been in college for 4 years. So my dad was like, look, you've been in college for 4 years and you still either you not, you like on the bubble of being a sophomore, junior, or not really a junior even. You've been in college for 4 years. What do you have to show for that? You know what I'm saying? If you're going to do this thing, you need to do it. If you ain't going to do it, don't do it. Right? Make up your mind, make a decision as a man. Are you going to finish or not? You've been in college for 4 years. You might as well at this point, if that's something you really want to do. I had to think about that. And I was like, yeah, but I'm also capable of doing this. Right? When you achieve something, you can achieve other things in life, in other areas of life. Right? I say the second thing when it comes to body game, people respect you. People have a certain respect level for people who take their body seriously, take their health seriously, right? They have a respect level for individuals, that look really good, that take their body seriously, more serious than other people do, the average person does, right? You automatically have an air about you, and people can see that. People ain't blind to that. You know what I'm saying? Like most people can see, man, this person takes care of themselves. You know what I'm saying? This person ain't, can't be, this person can't be, we can't bully this person. You know what I mean? Like they may hate on you, but they ain't gonna be able to bully you or talk down on your name type thing in front of you. They wouldn't dare do that in front of you. Right. And honestly, I mean, people can see you, they kind of see you as a leader in that way as well, because you're able to lead your own life, right? You are able to lead your own life, and you can therefore lead other people, which kind of goes into my next topic, my next point, right? Which I guess you could say the third point. You can get other opportunities, right? People who take their body game seriously, they take their body and their health seriously. Other people are willing to, like I said, follow them because they're a leader. But also you get other opportunities in your at your job, maybe even. You got certain people that will, if you look a certain way, they will hire you. Managers, CEOs, they will hire you. They see that you have discipline to lead in your own life, and so they have to put you in the forefront. They have to, like they have to promote you, assuming that you, like I said in the first point, right? You translate the discipline of your body game, pushing your body and getting your body to a great level. You translate that into improving in other areas of your life and taking other areas of your life seriously, like your career, business ventures, or whatever it may be. Supervisors see that and they're like, man, this guy, this woman is a force to be reckoned with. We'd be silly to not promote her. You know what I'm saying? And you're probably meeting your quota. You're probably coming into work, early, leaving late. You know what I mean? You crossing every T, dotting every I in your life. You starting a new business venture, right? You have a product, you have products. People are going to take you serious because of how you look and how you carry yourself. And they see you are that, the body that you carry and that you have is like a resume. I've said that before. It's like a resume, right? And chances are, like I said, with the first point, you take your body seriously. So you take your endeavors, your business, your goals, you take those very seriously, right? And you are a leader in that way. And people follow you. People want to follow you. Dang, this person must know what they're doing. She must know what she's talking about. Why wouldn't I buy this product? He must know what he's talking about. Why wouldn't I buy this product? You know what I'm saying? And you do, because you've put in the work to learn before selling it or before becoming a master at it, right? You are a coach. You are your own coach. You are your own teacher. People want to learn from you. And all of this came from the choice transforming your body, being disciplined to do the things that you don't want to do, right? Being disciplined to do the very things that you do not want to do. And once you learn that, you can do other things that you don't want to do that are other things that are very hard, but you conquer them, right? And that's the thing. Like, people do really see you as a leader, and they hold a certain amount and a different respect level for people like that. It is easier for you to lead, right? A lot of time you ain't gonna get you ain't gonna get that much back talk from people when you are, your body on point and you're a manager or you're a leader or you are a, I don't know, supervisor of some sort, department head, like I said, a business owner, right? And you have a certain kind of confidence, like you the shit. You know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? And people can see that. People can feel that. You don't have loser energy, you got winner energy. And people can tell that. Right? So when I talk about body game, it's not just about, getting somebody, getting with somebody, or somebody being attracted to you, or the lustful aspect of it, right? I mean, that's there. Let's not pretend like that's not there, because it is. But body game is so much deeper than just the body. It is about the mind, the state of mind that you have to exercise, the discipline that you have to exercise to get your body to that point. So because you have the discipline to be able to take your body to the next point, you have the discipline to take your mind to the next point, to translate it into other endeavors. Like I said in the beginning of the video, right? To conquer other things in your life, your business, your brand, your job and career, your schooling, graduating, getting this master's degree, this doctorate degree, right? And people have a certain level of respect. And the last thing I want to say is, and I kind of hit on it before, but it helps your mental. Okay. Because, for me, I kind of used to deal with anxiety to a degree, right? I used to deal with anxiety, which is a little bit of mental health, right? In the mental health arena. I used to deal with anxiety a lot, and working out definitely helped me. But then, getting into MMA, and getting into different things, it definitely balanced everything out, right? Exerting your energy in a certain way and pushing your physical body to, a certain threshold, and it balances everything. It balances everything out. It would even mellow you out. You know what I'm saying? I get why that's why sometimes people do yoga, hot yoga, finding things that, this is kind of like a subtopic, I guess, for the conversation, but it's still very important. Finding things when it comes to the body game and getting your body in the right shape and different things like that. Finding things that balance your mind out, but it's still physical, right? Because that way, you're going to continue to work out. You're going to continue to improve. You're going to continue to train your body. You know what I'm saying? And it's also going to help your mental health, because like I've said, body game is a lot more than just the physical components to it. It's way more than that. And once you realize that, you will be able to continue to do it and continue to be on this journey and on this path. It will become a lifestyle if you understand that. It will become a lifestyle to continue to be on that journey. It is not going to just feel like a chore to do it and you're forced to do it. You're going to see the benefits to where it can become a consistent, steady lifestyle. Easier said than done, but you can do this. You got this. Because honestly, if you've been able to accomplish other things in your life that may not be, physical, you still accomplish those things in life. That means you can translate that to the body game. You can translate to that to your physicality. My apologies, y'all. I had to make these headphones work. But like I said, you can translate that to other areas of your life, right? it can go hand for hand, hand in hand. You accomplish school, getting your degree, master's, learn a trade. You've been you've been a conqueror in other areas of your life, so you can for damn sure conquer your body because it's mind over matter, and they all work together. So that last part was for people that maybe have conquered other things in their life, but body game in the gym is just something that they've had a hard time conquering, and they feel like they can't do that. Well, I'm here to tell you that you can. If you can accomplish one thing that is difficult, you can damn sure accomplish something else that's difficult, right? Believe in yourself. Well, that's all we got for today. Thank you all so much for tuning in to the Flex Files podcast. I love doing the podcast version stuff because, I really want to talk to y'all in this way so that way y'all can really feel what I'm saying, understand what I'm saying. You know what I mean? And I really care about helping y'all grow as I continue to grow and learn in my own life. This YouTube podcast thing is new for me. So, thank y'all so much. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Shout out to all the subscribers. Thank y'all so much. And look, stay tuned for the next one. Don't forget to click that sub button below. All right, it's your man Flex with the Flex Files. Thank you for tuning in. I'm out.